Hello and welcome to lesson 2 of the grade 2 keyboard tutor book. In this lesson you're going to learn about the fermata sign, you're going to learn about the rowel sign, you're going to learn about syncopations, you're going to learn about stopping the rhythm in the middle of a piece, and finally you're going to learn about ternary form. So I'm just going to put the lid down on my keyboard and show you the book a little bit closer now, as the next piece needs quite a bit of explanation. So this little sign here is called the fermata sign, and when you see it in a piece of music it means you hold on for a little bit longer, and you'll see as the lesson goes on how the fermata sign is used. You've also got in this piece what's called the rowel sign. Now the rowel sign, when you see that in a piece of music, instructs the player to actually slow down, and again later on you'll have an example of how you do that. Then we're going on to a page about syncopations. So a syncopation is something that you get on an offbeat. So if you've got a 4/4 time, there's your strong counts there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the syncopation goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it's like a strength on the offbeat. Okay, so sometimes when you play a piece of music, you're instructed to stop in the middle of a piece, which is quite easy. You just hit the stop button, but do remember when you hit the stop button, you've got to put the synchro start button on after it as well. So you've got in this section lots of practice of maybe trying some of these techniques, like doing the rowel, doing the syncopation. And then we start to learn about something called ternary form. So ternary form is a 3-part form. Remember we learned about binary form in the last grade. So this grade moves on one more step and teaches you about ternary form. So in ternary form you've got an A section, a B section and an A section again. So in the piece Syncopated Susie, which is here, you've got your A section at the beginning, and where the woodwind hops in here you can see that's your B section, which finishes with the rowel and the fermata in. And then the A section is a direct repeat of the opening tune again. So that's why the clarinet comes back as for your voice. Now again, you're going to need to set your keyboard up with all these voices in advance. I've already loaded mine in, so I'm going to now call it up on the keyboard to give you the performance. So I'll press the load. Syncopated Susie, let's load it in. So watch very closely at the section B and at the end of it how I stop the rhythm and do the rowel and slow down a bit and do the fermata. Remember with the fermata it's like taking a breath before you move in and play the piece again. And that completes lesson 2.